Hi there. IPL auction is a land of opportunities, but today we will see 5 players I bet you didn't know were part of IPL teams. This is WCA to the video. Number 5, Daniel Vettori. In the first ever edition of IPL, Daniel Vettori was picked by Delhi Daredevils. Even though he was only given 2 matches, he picked 2 wickets and that was pretty much the end for him in the season. But he continued to play for Delhi Daredevils in both 2009 and 10 edition of the IPL. He was one of the key players for DC or the DD in both editions. Because of his popularity in RCB as the captain who led them to the final in 2011, people often forget he played for DC. Well, that is that to Daniel Vettori. Now let's move on to number 4. Number 4, Vijay Shankar. Vijay Shankar was bought by the Chennai Super Kings franchise in 2014. Even though he played only one match for CSK in 2014 edition, it was against Rajasthan Royals. At bowling, Shankar went for 19 runs in just one over and was not given the chances in batting as Mahendra Singh Dhoni and Ravindra Jadeja finished the match in a nail-biting last over. After then, he was not given an opportunity in the entire season, and as people say, the rest is history. Number 3, Yuzvendra Chahal. Yuzvendra Chahal was bought by Mumbai Indians in the 2011 edition of IPL and stayed with the franchise for the next 3 years, while only getting one game to play in those 3 years. It was against Kolkata Knight Riders. In the bowling, he went for 34 runs in his 4 overs. Luckily, Harbhajan Singh and Ambati Rayudu got the job done with Rayudu smashing a 4 in the 5th ball of the over. But Yuzvendra Chahal played all Champions League T20 matches for Mumbai Indians in 2011 and one of the key reasons MI won the Champions League in 2011. Now that Yuzvendra Chahal is released from RCB and will take part in the upcoming mega auction of IPL, let's wait if Mumbai Indians Yuzvendra Chahal reunion is going to happen. Number 2, Chaiteshwar Pujara. Before Chaiteshwar Pujara was one of the key players for Indian Test team, he was a young IPL player for KKR in 2010. His lack of hitting boundaries in power play has backfired for him, not scoring more than 120 runs with a strike rate of 106.08 in 10 matches. Now then, let's move on to honorable mentions. Mark Wood for Chennai Super Kings in 2018 edition of IPL, playing only one match against Mumbai Indians and going for 40 plus runs in his 4 overs. Number 1, Steve Smith in RCB. In the 2010 edition of IPL, Steve Smith was bought from his base price for RCB. He was selected as rather an backup player for the main players, as he was not given any chance in the 2010 edition of IPL. Who knew that this backup player would be Australian team's important player and one of the most popular players in IPL? Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please do like and subscribe. Until I see you next time, this is WCA. Saya.